Hi there. My name is Shidell, and this is Weirdo Love Tarot, and this is going to be a timeless you versus them reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and the person most on Gemini's mind. It is timeless, as I said, which means whenever you come across it is when you are meant to see it, and my readings usually resonate for 30 days from the time you see it. It's general, so it's not going to resonate for every Gemini out there, so just take what fits for you, leave the rest behind for somebody else. I come up with multiple scenarios and I don't sugarcoat anything. So if it doesn't resonate with you, please make sure you check out your sun, your moon, and your rising signs. If you are a cross watcher and you are interested in a Gemini, keep in mind energy is fluid, so this could actually be a message for you. Feel free to switch the roles, take it how it resonates. If anybody's interested in the personal reading, you can find all that information in the description box below. You'll find my email address, link to my Facebook page. Feel free to hit me up on either, and I will set you up with a personal reading. I want to thank everybody for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments. I appreciate you all so very much for just sharing your beautiful energy with me. And I want to give a big thank you to one of the best friends I could ever have, Mr. Krabs at the Krusty Krab, for sponsoring my channel and making me smile. So, all right, it was kind of funny because I just got done with the Libra reading, and Cake, I Will Survive started playing in my head. And it's funny because I just listened to this song a few days ago. I was actually talking to a friend about it. He had never heard that version. I played it for him. But it's this, it took all the strength I had just not to fall apart. I'm trying hard to mend the pieces of my broken heart. And I spent so many nights just feeling sorry for myself. I used to cry, but now I hold my head up high. So I feel like you're getting over something, okay? Getting, something that really made you sad, put you down. Like, we all get into that energy after something falls apart, that, we're human. I discussed this with somebody just the other day. Sometimes you're human, and you got to feel those emotions, and you got to feel the hurt. But eventually, the point is to not get stuck in that energy. And I feel like you're finally getting to the point where you're starting to feel confident in yourself again. Okay. I saw a mosquito, which, of course, mosquitoes are all about draining you. Oh, hold on one second, please. Sorry, that was a call from my sponsor, Mr. Krabs, who is a Gemini, and yes, I told him I needed to get back to this reading. Mosquito, that's where it was. I was like, where was I? Okay, mosquito. Mosquitoes are, it's a draining energy. Something has been draining you of your emotions, draining you of your resources, draining you of your time, your patience, everything. A mosquito is something that literally sucks the life out of you, okay? And I feel like something was, but you're starting to get over it, because I also saw a snake. Well, actually, I was seeing a snake's eye, like the cat's eye, the up and down eye. And then I realized it was a snake, but it was a viper. But as with all snakes, snakes are about renewal, because a snake has to shed his skin in order to grow. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're letting go. You're ending a cycle so that something new can start. So let's go ahead and get into your cards. We have Canary Spirit, Sing Your Own Song. So this is all about being yourself, okay? I tell people all the time, just be yourself, and what it is, what you put out there, the energy you put out there is going to attract what is meant for you, people that are on your vibration. It's only when you're unauthentic, when you're fake, that you're attracting attention that isn't the kind of attention you want, isn't the kind of attention you need in your life. Okay? If you pretend to be something you're not to get somebody to like you, you have to keep up that facade forever. Okay? So you have to be yourself. You have to sing your own song. You have to be who you are, and the people who are meant to love you are the ones that are going to be in your life. Okay? So this is all about being authentic. And we have trust. Oh, it's a horse. Horses are my favorite animals. Isn't he pretty? All right. I'm assuming this is about trust. But I'm going to read a little bit out of the book for you so you know what this actually means. Okay. This card represents trust and loyalty. Throughout history and within different cultures, horses have been associated with war, power, death, and luck. However, any who have chosen to work alongside them or ride with them will probably favor the theme of trust. A large and imposing creature, since its domestication, the horse has been an essential part of human development for good or ill. Humans have entrusted horses with their lives and fortunes. Horses have loyally walked alongside humans in battle, storm, and over oceans. This card is symbolic of allegiance, solidarity, and camaraderie. It is a friendship forged from a mutual respect and shared adversities. When a horse is trained to be ridden, they are said to be broken. Through this process, their natural animal urges to hide or flee are replaced with subservience to the human rider. One reading of this card could be a warning for you not to trust blindly, to follow your own will when you feel you are being led astray. It is urging you to trust in yourself. Okay? Trust in your intuition is what I'm feeling. Somebody may, this person may come back around, because there is a line in this, and so you thought you just dropped by and you expect me to be free, but now I'm saving all my loving for someone who's loving me. So this person may pop up back in your life, trying to say, sorry, I was wrong, give me another chance. But I feel like this is telling you, trust your gut. Is your gut telling you that this person really changed, or are they just coming back to suck more of the life out of you? And not in the fun way. Sorry, bad joke. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into your energy and see what's coming out for you, Gemini. All right. Angels and spirit guides, please give me clear and accurate messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. What's going on? Energy for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. My hands are... The arthritis is so bad in my hands, it's not even funny. You have the Temperance card of Sagittarius. This is about... it's about alchemy, okay? Temperance is about getting to know somebody. You can't just come together like that, okay? If you want something that's going to come together smoothly, it takes time, it takes patience. I always explain it as if you have a glass of boiling water and you have a glass of ice water. If you were to throw them away, when you mix hot and cold, you get steam and, spitting and chaos okay. But if you let that boiling water cool down to room temperature, and you let that ice water warm up to room temperature, and then you bring them together, they're on the same level. They're on the same, so there's no clash. But that takes time and patience and understanding. So you may be getting to know somebody, getting on the same level as somebody right now. What is this Temperance card about? Again, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Two of Pentacles. Now this is juggling. It's funny, okay? Both of them are juggling two things here. But Two of Pentacles is about balance. It's also about juggling around more than one idea, more than one person in some cases. What's this Two of Pentacles about here for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising? Thank you. King of Swords, King of Pentacles. You got two kings here. One is very closed off and the other is very stable. Okay. The King of Swords, he doesn't want anything but the truth. He wants the truth and nothing but the truth, and he will cut out anything that does not bring him the truth. But he, in doing this, in seeking the truth for himself, tends to be a little cold and detached, doesn't want to invest emotionally. King of Pentacles, also not about emotion. Okay, you may be juggling two people. Now, keep in mind, there is no gender in tarot. This is just energy. Okay, but what is that? I think there's a stink bug on my dresser. Lovely. The King of Pentacles is somebody that is stable, loyal, committed, somebody that wants growth. Okay, you may be getting to know a couple of people. I mean, if you're moving on from something, you may be looking for somebody that more matches your energy, somebody that you can, and you're just kind of being patient and understanding. I mean, let's see. What are the challenges going to be for Gemini for the next 30 days, please? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. I apologize again. Arthritis, sometimes my hands get really sore, and it's hard to hold on to the cards and actually shuffle properly. That's why I take flippers, because it doesn't matter how messed up my shuffling is, a card's eventually going to pop out, and that's usually the one, that's why I take them that way. 10 of Cups. So the challenge is finding that happily ever after, finding that happiness with the Sun card. 10 of Cups and the Sun in challenges. 9 of Swords. Because, yeah, you may still be holding on to a past energy that you are still getting, you're holding your head up high, okay, but you may be putting on a good front, because somebody comes back around, and it's funny because I say that on this 9 of Swords. You can see now the swords again represent truth, but in this deck they're represented by crows, and you can see that one up here is turning white and it's disappearing, which means that anxiety, that those sleepless nights up thinking about why didn't that work out, it's starting to fade, but it is still there. It's not ready quite yet. So right now you're just kind of getting to know a couple people, talking to a couple people, maybe keeping it on a friendship level because you're still a little detached until you find exactly what it is that you want to invest in. Okay? So let's look at the person that is most on your mind. Let's look at the energy of the person most on Gemini's mind. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Now this is just what's going on with them. I will ask them how they feel about you and if they're going to take any action to you as well. But this is just, what they're dealing with right now. So what's going on with the person most on Gemini's mind, please? Person most on Gemini's mind. Okay. Queen of Cups, 4 of Wands. One more. 8 of Pentacles. Okay. So the Queen of Cups, she is the empath. She is the healer. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. But she wants something emotionally reciprocated, emotionally healthy. She's holding a mirror. You see that? She wants somebody who is giving the same amount of emotion back to her. So this person wants somebody that, with this 4 of Wands, feels that same strong connection with that they do. Okay? They want somebody that's going to reciprocate, because the 4 of Wands, to me, that's like somebody that, they're looking for their person. The 4 of Wands that's your person. And they want somebody that looks at them like, yeah, you're my person, I'm your person. Somebody that reciprocates that. And the Eight of Pentacles. They need to feel that from somebody before they will invest in it, before they will put, does that make any sense? They may just be working on their own stability until they find that. But let's see how they feel about you. How does this person currently feel about Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising? How does this person feel about Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising? How does the person most on Gemini's mind feel about them? How does the person most on Gemini's mind? Thank you. The World card. Now, the World card is the end of the Fool's journey, okay? It's about starting a new chapter, because the Fool in the tarot deck, the Fool's number is 0, which means it can come at the beginning of the major arcana or the end of the major arcana, because once you end with the World, you start a new cycle, okay? So this is a new chapter. This person may want, let's see, what's this World card about? They could be thinking about they've ended something with you, or they want a new chapter with you. Oh, yeah. They want 10 cups with you. They want a new chapter that's going to turn into that happily ever after that is not happening because you are still getting over something else. That's that 10 of Cups. Here's the thing about the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups all starts with an Ace of Cups, which is what these two people, see how they're looking at each other over this Ace of Cups, this new beginning in love? None of these cups are full yet. They have to be filled by this beginning. There is no end without a beginning. Just like the World card. It's the end of the Fool's journey, but it's also the beginning of a new journey. Ooh, 4 cups. This person wants their happily ever. They want a new beginning in love, something that could turn into their happily ever after. But they're too busy dwelling over a missed opportunity. Or they could feel like you're missing out on an opportunity because, here we have the 10 of Cups in your challenges with the 9 of Swords and the Sun card. It's like no happiness, no happily ever after, because still getting over the pain of something else. But seriously, if this person truly wants this happily ever after with you, and they're looking at this like maybe it's a missed opportunity, I mean, if they don't know that they have that possibility, they might just be chalking it up as an L, So let's see if this person's going to take any action towards Gemini. Is this person going to take any action towards Gemini? All right. 2 of Cups. There's those same two people looking at each other over those 2 of Cups. They filled up one of those cups, and now they're both drinking, okay? They're giving each other emotion. They're both drinking from the cup. This is something reciprocated. This is a divine connection. They want a connection with you. So what's this 2 of Cups about here in the actions? Five of Cups. Okay, you see the 5 of Cups, this is regret, this is disappointment, because again, 4 Cups, they're looking at this missed opportunity, thinking that possibly they can't have another, but they may be thinking this is about you. This person with the 5 of Cups, they're too busy dwelling on what didn't work out to notice that there's still a chance for love. Six of Pentacles. That can be a lack of reciprocation, okay? That's one person giving and the other person taking. Okay, now I'm feeling very much like this person, they want to offer something to you, but they're afraid that you don't feel the same way about them because they're dwelling on the missed opportunity that they may have had with you in the past, okay? Do they want something? Yes. Do they want, they're just kind of working on themselves until they find, but I feel like they want something with you, but they've just automatically chalked it up as a missed opportunity. And the action, they're not really taking any action. Do they want this? Yes. You got a Two of Cups here in the actions. They want something with you, but again, they're afraid with this Five of Cups and this Six of Pentacles that it's going to be a repeat of the past. That it's not going to be reciprocated. Whether this be a past with you or a past with somebody else, okay? They're afraid to invest. They're afraid they're going to be the only one giving. They're afraid that, they'll just end up disappointed. All right. So let's get an outcome here. Outcome for Gemini and the person most on Gemini's mind. Let's get an outcome here. Okay, this deck says no. We'll use this one. Outcome, please, for Gemini and the person most on their mind. Gee, none of these decks want to. Maybe they don't want you to know the outcome. That's never had that happen with two decks in a row. This deck says yes. The cards are all pre-shuffled, but that's how I can tell if I'm supposed to use a deck or not, because if the cards won't go together, right? Okay, so we have the Moon card. That's a card of confusion. Okay. That's that's my illusion card. Illusion, confusion, delusion. It's also a card of Pisces. What's this Moon card about here in the outcome? What's this Moon card about here in the outcome for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising? Thank you. The Devil. Capricorn energy. The Moon and the Devil. Now, if you can see, this is a mask. Now, the Moon card can also be about wearing a mask. One more card, please. Four of Cups, missed opportunity again. Someone's not being real here is what I'm feeling. Somebody's not... The Sun card illuminates everything, okay? Everything is seen. But the Moon card, the reason there's so much confusion is because not all is known. Now keep in mind, nothing is set in stone. So if you don't want this, we all have free will. You can change the outcome, and by all means, this is just a story anyway. You don't have to take it to heart. You don't have to, I'm not advising on it, anybody on it. The reason tarot readers read cards is because if somebody resonates with a story, okay, or it gives them a heads up of what could happen so that they and their free will can decide on what they want to do with the situation. It gives them insight. It gives them clarity, okay? You know, most tarot readers come up with cards of what they see just as kind of a guideline, if that makes any sense. But I feel like if somebody doesn't take off that mask, okay, somebody could be putting up a front to try and keep control of the situation. But because somebody might not be revealing all of themselves, wearing a mask, not letting their true selves be seen, because there's just too much that's still unknown. And because they won't open up, and because they won't show their true selves, their true feelings, their true, intentions, it could end up in a missed opportunity here with that Four of Cups. And I think it's this person here because they're not opening up to it. They want it, but they're not opening up to it because they are afraid of that. And their very fear of that is what could cause them to actually miss out on this opportunity, not being open to it. So let's get some advice from Spirit for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Thank you. We have the Three of Cups, the Tower card, and the Six of Cups. One more. Thank you. And there's that Moon card again. Heavy Pisces energy here. Now, the Six of Cups is a reconciliation card. Okay. Reconciliation means, it doesn't necessarily mean you work things out with somebody. It just means you bring peace back. You reconcile the situation. I mean, it's completely okay to say, oh, okay, yeah, that's great. That doesn't mean we have to get back together. I forgive you. You forgive me. Water under the bridge. Gonna burn that bridge. See ya. You know what I mean? Reconciliation just means you keep peace. You save face. You do what you have to do to not have conflict. We have the Three of Cups and the Tower card fell out together. They were actually like stuck together. Okay. I feel like if somebody is juggling around more than one person, talking to more than one person, it's going to change this situation. That's what's going to cause that confusion. A lot of repeating cards here. But the Three of Cups, as you say, there's always three people. There's three people on this card. And every time I see three people on a card, I automatically get third party situation type vibes because she does have her arms around both of those people. Now, this could be somebody, you could be talking to somebody from your past as you're talking to this other person. And that could be the third party thing with this Six of Cups here. But that third party and holding on to two people at once, juggling two people at once, trying to decide what you want to do, that's what's causing the confusion with whoever this person is here. Okay? That's what, things have to change. If you want to reconcile with somebody from the past, then that has to change. You can't have like a third party thing going on. If you want something new, you're going to have to reconcile in the way of, okay, water under the bridge, we're good, no hate, I'm moving on with my life. There's a line in that song that says, you see me with somebody new, I'm not that stupid little person still in love with you. And I feel like that's what this is. You need to break free of whatever this past energy is, because that's what's causing confusion in this connection and what is going to cause it to be a missed opportunity. Because I feel like this person feels like they know that you're stuck in this past connection, and even though they want something with you, they feel like you're too busy focused on the past to have anything with them, and they feel like they would only be giving to you and not getting anything back because you are still in the past. Did any of that make any freaking sense whatsoever? Alright, why is my nose running? I better not be getting sick. Alright, let's get a couple messages from the person most on your mind. What does the person most on Gemini's mind want to say to them? What does the person most on Gemini's mind want to say to them, please? I don't know why all of a sudden my head is just completely stuffed. I wonder if you are happy without me. So I feel like this is the past person. They're wondering about you. I hid who I really am from you. There's that mask wearing I was talking about. Feel free to switch the roles in this however it fits. I mean, but don't force it, okay? I hate when people force it and to their story because, I mean, truly think about this. 8 billion people on the planet. Roughly over 600 million of every zodiac sign. There's no way in Hades that every single one of those people are going to have the same story. So don't force it to fit just because it's your sign, okay? The timing just wasn't right for us, okay? So somebody wasn't being real for you because they didn't feel like it could happen, I feel, with these cards. But take that how it resonates for you. If it does, do me a big favor. Click on that like button. If you want to see more by me, hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I wish you a blessed night. Much love. Bye.